Hello everyone, this is Nexel with turn 18, I believe. Turn 18 of Operation Orange, US and KMT. Now, we're going to be starting off with the KMT, who are going to be purchasing a infantry and a militia. So they're going to bring the Marine down from Kwangtung to Hainan. We're going to leave a AAA in Kwangtung. We're going to move an artillery and an infantry into Hong Kong. And they're going to remove the rest of the units over into Hunan. That's all their combat. So Hainan is a walk-in. Oh, that was a dice. So we'll start with Hong Kong. So first of all, we have a first strike at 2 because of the mountain terrain, which misses. So then we have an infantry at 1 and a militia at 2. Both of which miss. Now we have an infantry at 2 paired with the artillery, alongside an artillery at 2 with a militia at 2 for a reply. So the red is the artillery. And that is a hit with the infantry retreating. So the infantry retreats. The militia is dead. And therefore Hong Kong returns to FEC, which means this artillery, I believe, is kicked out and ends up back in Kwangtung. But let me know if that is incorrect. Now we move on to the fight with the 107th. So we start with the 2 artillery, which is 2 first strikes on a 3. Both of which miss. So then we have the tank on a 6. And the infantry on a 2, with the infantry being the orange. The tank hits. The militia has a reply on 2, which misses. So we take Hunan. Then we're going to bring across three infantry and the artillery to the 107th. And then we're going to place these units place the militia in Guangdong. And we're going to place the infantry in Guangdong as well. That brings us to the end of KMT. KMT is at 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. They spent all 5, so they collect 1 to go to 6. Now, with the US, we're going to start with tech rolls. We already rolled in Discord for strategic rockets, which we hit, being that we hit our tech point, so I should actually see what I get to place based on that. I'm going to roll for the rest of our technology. We hit improved logistics. We miss heavy armor. We miss improved factories. We hit anti-submarine warfare. Of course, we hit all the stuff that we're only just starting. We miss advanced artillery, and we miss advanced... I don't know that we rolled for advanced mechs. We hit advanced mechs. Okay. So with that, strategic rockets moves over to the end, which also gets us American technological superiority. Which I should see what we get for that, because it might enable me to do some fun things. Do apologize. 1 heavy strategic bomber, 1 jet fighter, and 1 strategic rocket. Okay, so a heavy strategic bomber. Jet. Rocket. And a heavy strategic bomber. Which also means that we can change the strategic bomber out. Then grab those 2 airborne. And we'll just save 4, because I don't think there's anything worth spending 4 on right now. Okay. Now we move on to our combat moves, which we're not doing anything over in the Pacific. But in Europe, we're just going to borrow some allied units. So we're going to start by going 1, 2, 3 with this transport, with this medium armor and infantry on it. We're going to go 1, 2 with this transport, with this infantry and AAA on it. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 with this transport, these 2 infantry on it. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to grab these 2 Marines. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to grab this infantry and this Marine. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to get over to Denmark. And then we will be able to go 4, 5, 6 to land back. Hold on. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes, Britain has LRA. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. So yeah. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So this fighter goes into Denmark. This jet fighter can do the same thing because of LRA and the airfield. Then we take this heavy air transport and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back there. And we bring the 2 elite airborne with us. The Germans have declined to scramble with their 2 fighters. And so we will move on to the battle. Starting with their 2 first strikes at 3. One hits, 1 misses. So we'll take a US infantry. The AAA is not in this fight because there are no planes involved. So now the infantry will roll for their hits. That's 1, 2. And a second 2. Oh. It's okay. The Marine should be at 3, but I'll do that from next round because that was my... No, hold on, I'll just re-roll. No. Yeah, I'll do that from next round because that was my error. Okay. 2 of those are it. The fighter and the tank are... No, sorry. This is round 1. No, amphib. So the fighter and the tank are at 6. Both of which hit. So that's 4 hits. Then the jet is at 8, which also hits. So that's 5 hits in total. Of course, you get to fire back with all of your units. That's 1 hit from the artillery and 2 hits from the infantry. So I'll take a UK Marine, a US infantry, and they have 5 hits, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just need to get the 1 hit. Now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and this Marine should be at 3. That's 2 hits. So this 1 infantry goes to... Oh, it's okay. We'll deal with that in a second. This 1 infantry gets to fire back. Which is at a 10. So misses. So this is what successfully makes it into Denmark. So I just have to undo to get the paddleboard to come back. Right, I'm going to fix this later because I'm not sure what's gone wrong with it. Plus the AAA. And the armor all survived. The fighter goes back to London. And the jet goes back to London, and the regular fighter goes back to Southern England, wherever it's ended up being. Okay. No non-com over here. Gonna rail this airborne down to the 79th and bring 2 of these infantry down to the western United States. Now I'll move on to purchases. So, I'm fast building a miner shipyard and building a miner factory in Java. I'm finishing a heavy battleship. In addition, as these spent their time at a dockyard, the hulls are repaired. I'm also, so that was me advancing the battleship. I'm also advancing the battleship from, was that battleship advancing? So advancing the battleship from stage 2 to stage 3. I'm starting a new battleship. I'm starting another battleship at stage 2. I'm placing the airborne, the jet fighter. I'm placing these 5 units over in New York. I'm placing this rocket in New England, and I'm lend-leasing to Calcutta like so. 1, 2, 3. Bounces off Puerto Rico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bounces off Nigeria. 1, 2, 3. Bounces off South Africa. 1, 2, 3. Bounces off Aden. 1, 2, 3. Gets this medium bomber into Calcutta. And with that, we are going to roll for the end of game die roll. So it is on a 1 or a 2, +1 for enemy possession of Paris. So on a 3 or higher, the game will end. On a 3 or lower, sorry, not a 3 or higher. So here it is. 3, 2, 1, roll. That's a 4, so just misses. And I will adjust VP. Vestang Europa is gone. Kido Batai is no longer held. Neither is Buble Fleet, however. So those are both gone for the moment. Cities have not changed. Allied victory points have not changed beyond the tech point, which I've already put in. And with that, we will pass the turn off to Germany.